My name's Rhino, and today we are going to be inking a Michael Myers emote for Twitch. It's a little hype emote. I'll put it on the screen right now, the final version. If you'd like to follow along with me, maybe learn some things, let's ink it and color it, and we'll see how it comes out. Before I get started, I just wanted to let you know I stream on YouTube every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday about 6:30 p.m. on Eastern Time. You can catch me there. We draw, we play games, we do a whole bunch of cool stuff. But today, let's ink a little emote for Twitch. This is part of a emote pack. This is what I have so far. The last one is about to be done, and we're gonna see how we do. First thing we want to do is we want to create a new layer on top of our pink sketch layer. And I have these everyday brushes, the tapered black widow line. I'll try to find those and put them in the description. I know they're from the Golden Press. I'll try to find those, and we're just gonna try to go and do the bestest we can. Emotes compared to like tattoo design are a little bit, they're obviously greater difference because tattoo design has more detail than emote. It's okay, you can take the thing with the emotes that I found is that taking your time is the most important thing that you can do. And it's okay to redraw lines if you don't get the line the first time. Try to get this thumb. This thumb is being a pain. And what I like to do is I like to kind of come in and taper these lines. I have a heavy hand, so tapering these lines is actually harder for me. So we're going to go in and erase these little by little. Quick sharp lines. And we got a little hand. This is a hype emote, if you couldn't tell already. I'm making these for Etsy and Halloween. They'll be up by the time you see this video, if you do want to buy them. I'll also leave a link for that in the description. I have a problem with inking hair, not inking hair, but coloring hair. But I think I found the good solution for it, so we'll see how that goes. Not quite. Gotta get rid of this. Ooh. This little bump. There we go. Nice little sharper line. I've been experimenting with these sharper lines for a little bit now, and I think I like them better than just like regular circle lines. So before we get to the face, I just want to like add a little bit of bleeding. So what I do with my emotes is like at different corners where things meet, I add a little bit of the bleed, so it kind of fills in a little bit more. We'll add the stupendous eyebrows. If you hold down on your pen, it creates like a perfect arch to what you want. So for the eyes, seeing as this pen doesn't go bigger than really that, we're gonna go back to our painting and do the round brush. And you see how hard that was, but here, I'll show you. See how like these circles right here are hard? We're just gonna hold down on our pen and we're gonna make them little perfect arches. So now that we got that done, we can either start inking, coloring in, or we can do the confetti that's falling. So I like to do the confetti. We're going to do a layer on top of our confetti layer, and we're going to choose the everyday brushes. You don't have to outline confettis. There's a lot of people that don't. I choose to. It pops them out a little bit, in my opinion. Other people use flat, like just flat color. Like if they wanted to, they'd do just this red, and they would just fill it in and be like, boom, that would be the confetti. But I don't do that. I like my confetti outlined, and I also shade it a little bit. I tend to not put any on the face because the face is like the main point, so I try to keep them on the outside. I don't do too many. It depends on how much room I have for this, for the confetti. Let's see. Alright, and you're gonna see these, like these overlap, but that's okay because we can reference different layers and we can just fill them in. So I referenced the confetti layer, and we're just gonna start filling in different colors, different ones. That might be too close to the color of his jacket, so keep in mind that if you have a color on a color, it's just gonna get lost when it's smaller, you know? Damn! We got the fetties, dude! Look at the fetties! Alright. Now we're gonna go back down, reference our line art layer, and what I want to do real quick is I just got to get a color palette. Alright, now that we have our base colors down, we're going to start shading. Shading, what I like to do is I have a color saved on these, There's the color that I want to use. What I do is I create a new layer on top of the color layer, clipping mask it, and I just draw one line. That's the one line there is because I want to save that color just in case if I need to reference it back, because I'm going to be adding a multiply layer, new layer, clipping mask, and click this little N over here, boop, and we're going to go to multiply, and set it to 54% opacity. So now it's a little lighter than what we had, and we're going to start just shading in these parts that we want. I've been recently trying to be more relaxed with my shading, not so, I don't know, straight on with it, so it just looks more natural. I usually use like a blue or a gray for my colors. I feel like that is the best for shading. I used to use red, but red was just a flesh tone, so it would come out too red for me. So now we're going to get to the hair. The hair is the toughest thing for me. I don't know why. I just don't understand it sometimes. We're gonna have our shadows done. You can hide this color now that we're done with it. For now, we're done with it for now. Then you're gonna add another layer. This is gonna be for the highlights. Clipping mask it, and then we're gonna click this little N, and we're gonna go to overlay. And I think we're gonna go down to another 54%, and we're gonna choose the color white. Make sure it's pure white. And we're gonna go over just the spots that we want. It's okay if your shadows and highlights overlap a little bit. It gives a little more dynamic feeling. And usually for the confetti, it doesn't really work all that well to highlight them because you're using bright colors. We can try it. Let's see it. Let's see what happens. Yeah, nothing's happening. Nope. Oh, well, that's it. Ooh, I like that. Let's see. Nothing happens on that one. Nothing happens on that one. That one happens. Let's just do a regular normal, and we'll bring it down to about 54 again. Man, I love that number. I don't know what it is with that number. And the last thing we do is around the outside, I like thick, big lines. So as you can see here, when I shrink it down, the lines on the outside of Michael get kind of lost. So I do a go all the way down, make a new layer on the bottom, select your black. What we're gonna do is we're gonna just add a nice thick outline, and it's okay to flood like little spots like that, because it just gives it a little bit more character when it's small. Just like that. And now when you see it small, you can see these lines help it pop. I'll show you on the background. Boom. And now we have all the Michael emotes all set and done. We just got to get them ready for export. I'm gonna go through here and turn off all these lines that I don't need. Yay! So this is the final product. We got our Twitch emote. In the next video, I want to show you guys the best way to size these, the fastest way that I found how to size these from Procreate right to Twitch. That will be in the next video. It's probably going to be a shorter video, so that will be out either next week or sometime this week. It depends on if I can get to it or not. And if you guys have any questions, hit me up. Leave a comment down in the comment section, and I'll try to help you as best as I can. If you guys want to commission me, I have a Fiverr. I'm on Fiverr. It's fiverr.com/Rhino, RHYNODZN. That's the best way to hit me up for some emotes at the moment, until I start getting more commissions through the website. And if you want to look at the website, it's rhinoarts.com. Thank you guys. Have a good day, and I'll see you later.